A cardigan is a type of knitted sweater or jacket that opens down the front, unlike a pullover, and is fastened with buttons, a zipper, or left open. It's named after the Earl of Cardigan and is known for being a versatile layering piece, often made from wool, cotton, or synthetics, and worn over other clothes for warmth or style. What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. My name is Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. Just going over the definition of cardigan because we're about to check out Cardigan, Taylor Swift, cover by Emily Linge. I have not heard the original. I don't listen to much Taylor Swift on the daily. I have reacted to her, but I don't know the song. And I have reacted to Emily Linge quite a bit, and this is a special request by Brad. Thank you so much for the coffee and the support. So let's get into it, I would say. You know, if there are no more questions, I think we can begin. Grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on, and let's go. I believe she is wearing a cardigan.
Vintage tea, brand new phone, high heels on cobblestones. When you are young, they assume you know nothing. Sequin smile, black lipstick, sensual politics. When you are young, they assume you know nothing. But I knew you, dancing in your Levi's, drunk under a streetlight. I knew you, hand under my sweatshirt, baby, kiss it better. And when I felt like I was an old cardigan under someone's bed, you put me on and said I was your favorite.
Oof.
A friend to all is a friend to none. Chase two girls, lose the one. When you are young, they assume you know nothing. But I knew you, playing hide and seek and giving me your weekends. I knew you, your heartbeat on the high line, once in 20 lifetimes. And when I felt like I was an old cardigan under someone's bed, you put me on and said I was your favorite. To kissing cars and downtown bars was all we needed. But you drew stars around my scars, and now I'm bleeding. Cause I knew you, stepping on the last train, marked me like a bloodstain. I knew you, trying to change the end once the thrill expired, and you'd be standing in my front porch light, and I knew you'd come back to me. You'd come back to me, and you'd come back to me, and you'd come back. And when I felt like I was an old cardigan under someone's bed, you put me on and said I was your favorite.
Oh man, it looks like Emily has actually retired the smiling ending there. Yeah, maybe she's entering a new phase. The piano work on this is impeccable, and really it stands out to me from this piece. First things first, we hit the like. I am subscribed, and I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. You know, Taylor Swift is a good writer. I think she tends to stick to the same topic a lot. It gets, you know, very much reused, and she's just like stuck with the theme of, you know, her ex-boyfriends. But all in all, she is a very talented, you know, musician, of course. And I guess we can see that in this song. I had never heard it before. It seemed long, actually. It's one of the few times that I'm watching a video and I'm like, wow, this is a very long song. And 4 minutes, 39 seconds. Yeah, kind of, but it felt like a lot longer. I don't know what it was. Maybe the song structure or the message, but it just seemed like, you know, a whole experience. It was getting extended. Cardigan. I'm thinking about the lyrics and what it could mean for the song. So she says in one of the parts, like, she felt that she was an old cardigan, like under the bed, being used, and she kept making references to this man that you know, called her his favorite, and that he, you know, was kind of dismissing her, but then he came back, and she was you know, describing, you know, the smell, the memories, all that. So in my head, I'm thinking this is an ex-boyfriend of Taylor Swift that maybe had other girls, and she was just one of them, and she felt like she was being used. And I also get the vibe that this is kind of somber, and that this is serving as like a, yeah, I guess like a diary entry, where she describes, you know, this is what happened, this is how I feel, this is back then, this is now, and you know, very much like a personal thing, right? If you have experiences, then it's personal, and then if you decide to share them with the world, then maybe you write something like this. You can be you can remain anonymous, or you can just say like, oh, you know, this is a story about someone else, or just a story I made up. But you know, the truth is maybe it does apply to you, or, you know. Okay, I'm thinking about the melodies, her voice. It kind of stayed in a range, right? Not a ton of, like, I would say versatility here, or like different ups and downs. It was mostly like this type of wave form. It's the way I describe things now. And by the look of Emily, she was very you know, like looking down, and it was giving me a bit of a sad vibes. Not necessarily like, you know, devastating, but it's just one of those songs that, you know, maybe you had that like an experience in your life. It was maybe started off good, but then it ended on like a down note, and then you're looking back, and you, well, as they say, everything in life is experiences, right? You can't like discount them. They are part of your life for some reason, so it's not like it's a waste of time or something. They're just maybe lessons that life has to teach you, and this feels like maybe this is one of those lessons. I'm going to look up the actual meaning and see how close or far away I was. Meaning. And actually, what year did this come out? 2020. From the movie Folklore, The Long Pond Studio Sessions. I guess it was made for a movie. All right. Meaning. Let's see what the AI has to say about this. Taylor Swift's Cardigan is about a lost, intense first love from a mature perspective, exploring how young romance leaves permanent memories and the pain beauty of first heartbreak. Good point there about being young, because one of the lines that sticks out is, when you are young, assume you know nothing. And that was kind of, it sounded Shakespearean almost. It's weird to think about it in like a modern way, right? That sounds like a phrase that some wise man would have came up with hundreds of years ago or thousands of years, but it's in a Taylor Swift song. Told through the character of Betty, reflecting on her relationship with James, but also parallel. Can I talk today? Paralleling Swift's own experiences with fans. The song uses the metaphor of a well-loved cardigan to represent feeling special, but then discarded, only to be found and cherished again, symbolizing enduring emotional connections and the wisdom gained from past experiences. I think I was close. I mean, she did a great job with the songwriting. That's one of the things that I do like about Taylor Swift. It's that whenever you listen to her music, you hear every word. There's like no doubts or confusion. It's just like, that's what I heard. It's what she said. And I guess her songwriting, it's not it's good, how I mentioned it, in the sense that she tells stories, she tells experiences, she tells things that have happened in her life, and people can relate and people can understand them. It's not like super complex or deep, I would say. So she has that about her where make a song about love and you can go viral because everyone has loved or loves now. I guess I like this song, and I was also trying to think, what would the original sound like? Because I was so immersed in the piano playing here, which I think it's my favorite part, and she plays a long time. This is one reason it's a long song, and I like how she kept moving the keys. It's like going lower, but still following that pattern, and then lower, and then lower. It's just beautiful, and now I could picture it being in a movie. So there you have it, guys. Thank you for watching. If you have more suggestions, please comment, subscribe, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.